This is a quick video overview on how to do a Baltimore inmate search. To get started, click on the link in the description and it's going to take you to this page with local resources for Baltimore. You can also type marylandpublicrecords.org. It's going to take you to the home page. And then if you hover over other records, you'll see an option for inmate search. Select that. It's going to take you to the main state page with inmate resources for Maryland. And then if you scroll down, you'll find local resources. Just select the appropriate county or city. And we're just going to be looking at Baltimore for this example. So once you're here, scroll down and find the space where it says Baltimore resources, and you got a couple of different options. You have the police department, you have the sheriff's department, and then you have the court system. Now most sheriff's departments across the country typically have an instant database that you can research. In this situation, that option is not available. Now Baltimore Police Department does have an option for you to make a manual request for public information. So you can click on that link if you choose to do that. And then the sheriff's office, they have I'm going to click on the corrections. So this is the specific page for information about the local jail in Baltimore County. So once you're here, if you scroll down, you have a couple of different options here to figure out if there is an inmate in the local correctional facility. There's a number, and you can speak to an operator. And then of course there is a third-party system that they use that allows you to locate an inmate within the county as well. So you click over to this page and either give them a call or try out this third-party link that they recommend. Next thing is the court system. Now the court system is pretty good in terms of because they keep their records pretty much forever, if that's possible, but for a very long time, unless the record is sealed. If for example a local jail, if somebody is released or if they get transferred to another facility, you won't find that record there anymore, but the court system will keep these records for a long time. So if you click over to the appropriate page here, you'll notice that you can start your search with a last name and a first name. And then if you want to really filter the results, because they're potentially, if it's a common name, you could be looking at thousands of different records over the years. It adds up. So fill out as much information as possible, and then you probably want to select criminal under case type and click search and find the appropriate records for yourself. Next thing, if you look up, you have different counties. These are neighboring counties. People do travel from city to city, county to county. So if you can't find somebody locally, there is a chance that it might be in the county next door. So you might want to look into that as well. Next, you have your statewide resources. And so you'll find a line here that says, click here for Maryland statewide inmate search resources. If you click on that, it's going to take you to the main state page. And what we're going to be looking at is the Department of Public Safety and Corrections in Maryland. And so the prison database is different than the local jail database. If somebody gets arrested and released in a couple of months, you'll find them in the local database. But if they get arrested and they get sentenced, say for over 12 months, so it could be something more substantial like a felony, or maybe it's not a first time offense. They might get a lengthier sentence. In that situation, they're going to get transferred out of the local facility into a state facility. So you want to look at that database as well. And so I'm going to go ahead and click over. And all you need is a first name and a last name. Very easy to use. Okay, one more option is a name search box on top. Now this is a premium service. And so there is a fee, but what it does is it doesn't just look at Baltimore. It doesn't just look at the state of Maryland. It also looks at the states outside. So some people do move around quite a bit nowadays, especially. And so somebody could have a record in another state and multiple other states. Even within the state of Maryland, what this database does is it collects public records from criminal records, inmate records from multiple counties, multiple states, and puts them in the single search system, and which runs practically instantaneously. So this could be a great tool to add to your research. So check it out. So with that said, click on the link in the description and come on down and get started on your Baltimore inmate search.